Hello there and welcome to Jan's Views. Despite being on YouTube for a few years now, I don't think I've ever done an introductory video about me, about Jan's Reviews, who now is Jan's Views. So I thought, it might be quite a good idea just to let you guys know what gets me ticking that. No, it's not ticking over, is it? Anyway, so this is me, guys. Hello, my lovelies. It's here. We're not going to be showing our faces. This is my, excuse me, my co-host, my Sweet Talk co-host, who has agreed to come on with me because he knows I'm super angry at the moment. And yes, so he's decided he's going to come along. Thank you, Carlston.
Oh, you're so welcome. But we both look like shit. We have to be honest here.
Yes,
we both are not camera ready, and before we are putting on a dirty wig and cheap glasses, we prefer not to show us at all.
Absolutely, we cannot. We are, and thank you, sweet Layla. That's lovely. I'm not feeling very beautiful this week. I've had extensive dental work, and I feel and look like crapola. But still not as crappy as a person.
Hello, Ray. Long time no seen. Hello, sir.
Hi, Rye. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh, Rye. I'm sorry, Rye. Sorry.
Yeah,
I know it.
He doesn't like the he doesn't like drama, do you, Rye? Well, you've chosen the wrong one. You need to come on Sweet Talk. We have much more laughs on Sweet Talk.
Hi, Shenanigans, darling.
Hi, Shenanigans, and hi, Sky. Yes, I would like Dee to show up because this is, she is sort of part of this story, and one of the reasons why I'm so hyped up and so angry, and as I've said before, I cannot abide bullies. And this person is a bully. There is no other word for him. And we'll
Can I quickly just quote Rose Thorne here in this place? Sorry, Rose, for bringing you in here. But she said one time that when she was making a live stream and talking about this person, that she felt incredibly generous on this day. So Jan and I, we are also extremely generous today that we are truly talking about this thing on a live stream now, officially.
Yes. I wouldn't have done it on Sweet Talk because we try and keep it light on Sweet Talk. Jan's Views is different.
Yeah.
And I will call out bullies. And this man has he's just overstepped the mark. I don't know.
Again
and again.
Again and again.
And, it's the last thing I wanted to do tonight was to come on and address this abomination. But I've honestly, it's just riled me up so much, guys.
Maybe
So
he feels a little bit left out. Oh, I called him here, excuse me. It feels a little bit left out because all the attention is with Chantal today and
yeah.
nobody's talking about him. Well, here you go, sweetie. We are talking about you.
Yeah, we are talking about you. And I know he's under some sort of illusion that, or delusion, that he's never going to mention our names, even though he calls me the English lady. Who speaks like that?
And also, he just called you by your name on Twitch.
Oh, did he really?
Yes, he did, darling.
Okay. Maybe we may pop over to Twitch in a little while. I don't know. But yeah, I'm a bit fired up, guys. So forgive me if I'm not my usual, happy self. Can't always be happy, guys. But I want to
No, and
say
at
thank
some
you to my
point,
Carsten again.
no, and at some point, it is time to speak about it. And we are not the first ones, and we will not be the last ones. We are nothing special in any way, shape, or form. But when he is dragging also Jen and myself into this drama and is telling lie after lie after lie after, can I go on for 10 minutes? Lie after lie. It becomes so obvious that he cannot leave some part of his life behind, which is nobody's fault. Nobody's.
Yeah, absolutely.
With 47 years of age, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Now
Absolutely.
he made it. Sorry, DEE Higgins. Now he made it her responsible on Twitter for everything. Basically, for everything that has happened to him. And of course, nothing is his fault. He has never lied. He has never harassed anybody. Jen, continue, please.
Well,
I have to be careful that I don't get angry.
I know. The thing is, Carsten and we have discussed this abomination privately. We both know how each other feels. But we've kept reasonably quiet about it because we don't want to waste any form of energy or breath talking about someone so full of hate. But today I just had enough. And when I saw this video, I thought, do you know what? I need to talk about this. So those of you in the chat, you know who he is talking about. And you know that she is the sweetest woman on the platform. She really is a lovely, lovely person. And to see her being picked apart almost daily again by this person is too much. It's just too much. It's too much for me. It's too much for Carsten. It's too much for DEE.
Because also we should mention maybe that, and this is not a secret, that we are in private contact with DEE Higgins.
Yes. We count her as a friend.
Oh my God, the shock of the day. Hussy, make a video about it. Quickly.
Yeah. We do. And we've given her advice and we've, tried to toughen her up a bit. But,
just simply sweet chat. And it is then when, guys, I hope for everybody who's knowing DEE Higgins, and you had also this experience, DEE Higgins is even sweeter and nicer in private than she is on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. And those of you that are in here will know that. She doesn't hide anything. She doesn't have a platform on here where she comes on as somebody else or anything like that. She's just a lovely, lovely soul, and she doesn't deserve this abuse, this daily abuse from this man that she has previously helped out financially and also thought of a friend. She thought he was a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And nah, it's just too much, guys. It's just too much. Hi, Gretchen, my darling. It's lovely to see you.
Oh my God, the universe is now in uniform. The planets are all aligned. Gretchen is here. Welcome, Gretchen.
Yes,
And
yes,
Rona also, Safari Dream, hi. We are not looking over you, or we are forgetting you in any way, shape, or form. We are just a
yeah.
little bit heated.
Yes, yes. So before further ado, okay, Safari Dream is lost. Oh, where's that thing gone? Right. So, yeah, Safari Dream. We're going to react to this very recent video, which has got victim slapped all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Of Hussy's. And I personally feel that he's done this because Dee has finally found her voice. She
Yes.
finally found her voice in DC's live earlier on today. She still didn't call him out on anything. She still didn't tell him what an absolute pig he is. But he's now decided, I think he's had a little chat with his tragic friend, and they've come up with a ploy to play the victim card, because they're all very good at that, aren't they, guys? So
They sure are.
let's go ahead with this, shall we? Yes, Shenanigans. She has kept quiet for so long. And those of us that are close to her have been biting our fingernails, you know, trying to stop ourselves from saying too much because we didn't want her to be hurt anymore. But I think it's got to the point where people do need to speak out about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's enough, Hussy. So let's play this, and Carsten, just chime in if you want to say something. And
Yes.
I'll stop and start it as and when. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody. This is not a funny video at all.
No, it isn't.
This is something that is really bothering me very, very much so, and it's making me depressed. And I have been depressed for quite some time now.
Have a drink.
And I made an appointment to go see a therapist because
he should have done that years ago. He should have been having therapy treatment years ago.
To the point where I can't even control my emotions anymore. You guys already know who DEE Higgins is, right? She makes it very clear, very loud who she is. She brags about how much money she has.
Can I just say, DEE Higgins is the quietest person. She's not like me. I'm gobby. You know, over here in England, we say she's gobby. I've got a big mouth. Okay. Carsten can speak up for himself.
Yeah, definitely.
Other creators can speak up for themselves. That's why we create. That's why we're on YouTube. DEE Higgins is not gobby. DEE Higgins is humble. She's sweet. She's got the softest voice. Yeah, okay.
Yes, she has.
She goes on people's channels and she super chats them $50 and $100.
Break. Sweetie darling, sweetie darling, Jen.
Yes, darling.
Have you gotten your $100 super chat or $50 super chat from DEE Higgins this week?
Never.
I wonder why. Maybe it is because you cannot buy friendship.
No.
Not true friendship outside of the platform when you have a private contact with a person.
Yeah.
And also, people, please never forget, DEE Higgins, I know it just looks like that Jen and I are massively white knighting here. But and you can call it like it if you want to. Please call it like it. I don't care. Like this, I don't care. DEE Higgins is not a content creator on this platform. Yes, she has a YouTube channel. Yes, she has put out amazing little cute videos about her Vespa or about a cute handbag that she had. Little 3-minute snippets. But then, of course, she had to delete them after people from Hussy came over to her, harassed her, and doxed her. Like Hussy did in his live stream with this other poor girl, when he doxed her again, because Hussy apparently does not know what doxing is. Like he does not know a lot of things. He does not know what harassment is. He does not know what bullying is. He knows all these huge words, but in a legal sense, he has no bloody clue. Thank you.
He also doesn't know what friendship is. And one of the things with Dee is that she offers a friendship. When you speak to Dee, you can tell that she's a genuine person, and that's how she makes her friends. It's not about her giving money. She doesn't go around giving money for friendship. And that's something that Hussy does not understand.
And also, Jen, I mean, please tell me if I'm wrong. DEE Higgins is earning her ranches in different live streams on different channels because she is there. If, for example, Shenanigans, my fabulous mod on my channel, love you, darling, if she's not around or she's going on a holiday, of course I ask DEE Higgins if she would step in and becoming a mod for the time that Shenanigans is not there, because I know DEE Higgins is there. You need, as a mod, somebody on your channel that is there.
And also who you can trust.
Of course. People think it is so easy becoming a good mod. A lot of people are mods on a lot of different platforms, but there's a difference being just a mod with a blue name and the wrench at the end, or if you are actually doing what a mod should do in a live stream. And a lot of mods, unfortunately, are not aware of this responsibility.
Yeah, I've modded in chats before, and I can be a bit of a hothead, so I can sort of I can sort of block them when maybe the host didn't really want me to. So I can understand that if people don't want me to mod. DEE Higgins is a completely different person. Dee would never block anyone. She'd go up to them and she'd say, "Oh, well, I'm giving you one warning, one warning." And then they'll carry on and do it. She'll say, "I've told you, I've given you a warning." Dee is so sweet.
And she's here. Hello, Dee.
Yes, she's here. And yeah.
Don't feel that you have to go on talking with us now. If you want to, of course, you're welcome. If not, it's totally fine. Jen and I, we can handle ourselves.
Yeah, we can, darling. So let's...
She gets wrenches.
Okay.
And she becomes moderators. And she buys the respect. And she has pretty much bought wrenches from every person in Hater Nation.
Stop. Sorry. Stop.
Okay.
Sorry. Who is every person in Hater Nation? Who is now, this month, this week, who is part of Hater Nation? I'm not trying to act here stupid and shit. I just want a little bit more specification. But he cannot specify because he does not know. Which is not our problem. It is not DEE Higgins' problem for sure.
Yeah. He throws out all these accusations without any basis of truth in them. And if you do it to a creator, the creator then can go on their channel and respond like we're doing now. We can respond because he started bringing us in, and if he wants to start throwing lies around, okay, I'll do more live reacts. I'm not
because
scared
this
of
is
him.
what we are doing. We are reacting to what he is putting out.
Yeah.
Other people are reacting to what he's putting out. If he would not talk this nonsense, nobody would react. But this is what he wants, right? He needs the attention. He needs to make a stupid video, not in a gray hoodie, unfortunately, because probably does not own one, and to get attention, that people are talking about him. And this is why Jen and I, we are extremely generous today.
Yes, we are very generous because this is my channel that I spend a lot of time, and I'm very careful about what I put out, and I don't want my channel to be seen as a channel that goes after people necessarily. But those that know me, and hopefully those of you that are getting to know me, will know that there are certain things that I will not stand for. And bullying is most definitely one of them. But I'm not going to do a whole stream of videos about him. I don't want his face all over my channel. Thank you very much.
No, me either. No, my channel is far too pretty. No, and yours
Yeah.
too. No. Mm-mm.
And while we're addressing his face, I want you to look at the color of it today. I want you to look at his face without the layers of foundation he puts on it to give him blackface. Can we please look at that, people? Because it's very important to me. Very important to me that this man who is white facing, white, what's the word, presenting. Look at his pigmentation. He is not black. He is not brown. He is white.
Which he self-claims, said about himself. He's white.
Yes, he's
And
white.
maybe somebody should really, really explain to him in detail what blackface truly means. It is not only the color of your skin.
Mhm.
It is the way how you talk, the way which accent you are using, how you're presenting yourself with your little dirty accessories. Just saying.
Absolutely. And also it's a bad reflection of a black woman. And that's what he
Specifically of
doesn't
his
understand.
nanny. Do you think, Jen, do you think honestly that his nanny would be proud of him? That he is paying, as he says, paying respect to his nanny or housekeeper
No.
in this way?
No. I bet no. You know, I'm almost speechless. But I've got so much that I want to say and I need to say, and I want to make sure that I get it out. As a black woman, I find him offensive that he picks certain stereotypes of black women. The voice, the wig, the glasses, the big lips, the big bright coloured lips. And I find that deeply offensive. And for him to say, oh, well, I'm just copying my black nanny, is a load of rubbish.
Definitely.
So if his nanny, say she was a Polish woman, would he then be going round with a Polish traditional outfit on all the time and speaking like a Polish woman? No, I don't think so. He chose this. He chose this
with a very,
blackface.
very stupid backstory.
Yes. And I don't believe it.
Because if my nanny would behave like this, she would be fired in 2 seconds.
Yes.
If I had kids.
Mm-hmm. No one is backing him up. He's angry. Exactly. He cannot explain it away, so he's making me a target. The proof is in his videos. 100%. And, you know, it's too easy for people to say, oh, well, just ignore it. Just ignore it. It'll go away. No, it doesn't go away. People like this go on and on. Listen, you know, I'm sure Carsten and I aren't the only people that have spoken to Dee and said, Dee, come on, you know, toughen up, darling. Speak up. Don't be silenced by him. I'm sure we're not the only people that do that. But the fact of the matter is, Dee's not like that.
And also, Dee is not a content creator. She is an audience member.
Mm-hmm.
On a lot of channels, and she's enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if we would sit down now and write a list of people that are in a lot of chats, we would sit here a very long time to write every name down. But no, he is making this so personal that she stood her ground in the past and said, okay, you are doing this now on your channel, I'm out.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people on that particular day left his channel, his live chat. Is he going after them? No, because he has not calculated interests in these people, but he has indeed, unfortunately.
It's like when it first happened, I remember saying that, oh, I've lost the thread because I've just seen what somebody put here.
That's okay, darling. We have all time in the world. Nobody is basically live except Rose Thorne, who's doing a tarot reading. Please, Rose, enjoy yourself. We have time. We have time. Chantal is gone for good. So we are here.
Yeah, I think the thing I was trying to say, I mean, I don't want to divulge any private conversations we've had with Dee. But, you know, because I remember saying to her, I think with him, he couldn't believe his luck when he got a friend like Dee. And not only is she a classy woman, she's a successful woman, she's kind, she was generous. And he couldn't believe that, and he couldn't understand how she could be well, she could turn against. Well, she didn't even turn against him. He did something that she didn't agree with, so she decided to just back away from him. What's wrong with that, guys? Why shouldn't she be allowed to do that? And I honestly believe that the real anger, the first wave of anger, came when he realized that Dee wasn't going to give him any more money. I do feel that with Hussy, it's all about the money.
Of course it is.
Initially, and he thought, oh, damn, I'm not going to get any more money from her. Because, as I'm sure you're all aware, Dee gave him a lump sum for the iMac. That's how generous Dee is. She also helped him out with other money.
And this is not a secret. We all know it.
Yeah.
Everybody, content creators and audience members. This is not now big news or really news. But I think it is important, as you said, Jen, that people get maybe from time to time reminded a little bit.
Yes, I think people do have to remember that. Dee, yeah, I know you didn't contribute to the whole thing, darling, but you did give him a lump sum, and you were generous, not only with your, with financially, but also with your kindness. And I don't think Kenneth has ever had that. And the other thing I think, and this isn't age shaming or anything like that, but I wonder whether he saw Dee as a mother figure as well. So when she pulled away from him, he was like, oh, well, not only am I losing the money, but she can't pull away from me. I'm wonderful. How dare she not want to be my friend
Who
anymore?
has told him in the first place that he's wonderful?
Yeah.
Jen, help me out here. Who has? Come on in chat. Come on. Name names. Who has ever told him that he's wonderful?
Yeah.
Certainly not me.
I honestly
As he
believe
makes now the audience wants to believe that I am his biggest fan, that I'm loving him and stuff like this. No, these are all lies.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it is laughable. It is laughable. But just stop picking on D. You know, just stop it. You don't know what she's going through in her life. We know what she's going through in her life. And it's awful. And you sit there in your box attacking her. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm bloody, oh, honestly. Oh, let's play a bit more, guys. I don't want to
Can
get
you
all
please just quickly, Jen, can you just quickly send a link to D?
Oh, she doesn't want to come on,
Or
darling.
throw in the chat the link. Then Hussy can also come on.
Does she want to do?
I hop on for a few minutes.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't see it.
Jen, I don't make these things up. But this is, guys, this is what one thing why Jen is so lovely as a person. When she is so emotional, like now, then you have to remind her because her head is going at 100 miles an hour. And this is, in my personal opinion, with her, it's a cute thing.
I can't help it. It's just the way I am. I've sent it to you, D. Right, let's play a bit more until D comes on.
I don't know how many creators are in that community, but I would say there's a good 10 of them.
Is this important?
When I was in the community, she also used to send me super chats to get a wrench from me also.
No. How? Where's the proof? I'm so sick of him just talking and talking and talking and talking without any sort of proof. Because, sorry, he has reached a point, and Hussy, this is not our fault. This is unfortunately your fault, that you are throwing so many accusations and lies around you now for month after month after month that you cannot keep track of it. And that everything that you are spinning in your head, which is your truth, your reality, is unfortunately completely fucked up in every way, shape, or form. Nobody cares how much your apartment is that you are renting. Nobody cares how much you are paying a month. Nobody cares. Nobody. Stop it.
Well, we've got D on here. Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, guys.
How are you, my darling?
Good, good. I'm just in the middle of making some dinner for Mr. Husband, but I thought I'd hop on. You guys are doing a great job. I appreciate you bringing this up.
Don't forget the check at the end of this live stream. You have to send us the money. You have to send
a Cash App. Yeah.
Cash App or publicly so that Hussy can make another video.
I really wish I could laugh about it, but I'm just so...
I'm not laughing about it at all. I'm horrified that he went to this degree, and I want everyone to know that he sent me on Christmas Day an apology, a written apology, because I had not blocked his number, because I hoped against hope. We hadn't communicated up until Christmas Day, but I had hoped that things would finally become civil, and they had. And then I got this well-written apology, which, being the person I am, I took it to be honest and thoughtful. And I spoke to him at that point. And after I got out a lot of angry words about what he had done to me last year, he finally said, you know, I would never do that again. I would never share DMs, blah, blah, blah. And here we are. Here we are again. with his
at the
awful
same
talk.
point
I am more
almost.
prepared this time around. We will
Yeah.
never be friends again. I have since blocked his number. He has no way to communicate me other than these stupid videos that he's doing. And I don't feel bad about calling them stupid because they are. He's ridiculous. He's a ridiculous, bitter old man. And if I'm all he has for content, oh, God bless his future. If I'm that good, without a channel, without content other than me just being myself and being active in a lot of fun communities that I really enjoy. I'm sorry he doesn't agree with that. And the fact that he actually gave me, I'll say this as well, he actually told me to not mention his name ever again in anyone's chat. Don't refer to him. Do not mention his name and do not say anything about him. I took him at his word. And if anybody is in any chat that I'm in, if his name ever came up, what did I say? I'm not going to comment about it. Because I want to see screenshots up until, maybe last week when he started this nonsense again. Up until that time, if someone wanted to discuss that in chat, I did not comment on it. Okay, so I kept my word. He's a liar. His word means nothing. It means nothing. And I hope everybody's listening. Ken, if you're listening, your word means nothing. You're ungentlemanly. You're a hateful person. And judging by the videos that you're doing of me again, insulting me and my family, thank God he doesn't know more about my life than he already did. I was very new to the platform when I met him, and I liked him in the beginning. He was fun. He was different. It was COVID, and he's turned into some ugly, mean person now that just does hate over and over, a relentless hate.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to stand for it anymore. I am indifferent to him. We shall never be friends again under any circumstances ever. And I've never said that about another human. No. Ever. But this is it. He's just now crossed the line. I've had it. And from now on, he can do as many videos as he wants. And he can have his little minions come in and threaten me that his friend Charlene's going to pay for an attorney to sue me. For what? For what?
Let him try.
What's he going to sue me for? Not liking him? Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah. Have you done any videos slagging him off?
Yeah, maybe just don't be that guy. Okay, because right now you're that guy. And as far as your friends go, that other person also unlikable. Don't like him. Told you that last year, and I'm telling you that again. I still don't like him. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I've got to say about him.
Who's that?
He means nothing. He will never mean anything. And I don't even wish him well on his journey on YouTube or Twitch or wherever the hell he ends up. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I wish for him what he wishes for me, which is pain and hurt. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Because he deserves it, because
no one's done. He's turned into that guy. Now other channels. Oh, hold on, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. That's my timer going off.
I'm so glad Dee's come on, because it's taken such a long time for her to speak up about it. And even though that, those of us, myself, Carsten, and I'm sure many other people have said, don't take it. Don't take his nonsense. As you can tell, just by the way Dee talks, she's lovely. She's not gobby, or I doubt if she's got a hateful bone in her body. And that's why it hurts. And it bloody hurts me. It really hurts me. And I know it hurts Carsten as well to see Dee go through that.
Yeah, I'm back. I just had to switch some things around in the oven. But what he's done is I've heard through the grapevine that he's addicted to drama, and all of this really gasses him up.
Yeah.
And I'm glad for him. A little drama is fun, but not this kind of drama. This is hurting people. people's reputation, people's visibility online when they're just trying to be in chats, having a good time. Okay. And he's just throwing stuff at it. He's taking his football and going home. But he is making it now so that other channels in the community who are angry at his behavior, they're going to do videos on him now. That's got nothing to do with me. I'm not making any videos, but he's putting himself in there so that he's going to be made fun of, basically. He's done that, not me. I haven't done it. I'm not telling anybody to do anything.
This is why I would like to repeat again. We are inclusive D now. We are just reacting to what he is putting out.
Yeah.
If he would not do this crap, we would not be now sitting here with our lovely audience. Hello, Alex Glitter Queen, and talk about this. But it's time that people are speaking about it. That because it is, we are at the almost exact same point as last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
except that you are in a far better headspace.
Yes, I am, because he tortured me last year. Everybody saw it, and I was quiet about it. I did have a little channel at one point. He actually encouraged me to do it, and I did it, and I posted a bunch of stupid little videos that I love doing. But the minute that he turned his back on me and got very vile very quickly, I just deleted all my little videos. And now I hear him say to other people or in videos or something that he gave me all my subscribers on that channel. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many do I have? And what are they signed up for? There's nothing there. And his little friend David, after all this happened last year, I saw in chats that he's like, don't worry, Hussy, I downloaded all her videos. Really? Why would you do that? About my scooter? No,
Because
it was just to
they're
torture me.
obsessed.
It's intimidation is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm not going to have it.
absolutely.
I'm not going to have it. I'm
I
not paying
think
attention.
you could take him to court quite justifiably.
Yeah,
and
his
sue
videos and
him.
his actions give me every reason to do so.
Absolutely.
I won't say anything on this platform. That's between me and whoever, if I decide to do that. But he's left a lot of evidence
Yes.
that would certainly put it there. But if he wants to sue me or send a lawyer, and his friend Charlene, he said very openly, or his minions have, that will pay for an attorney to sue me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like you, Ken, and I never will.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all really I have to say.
I think what people forget, or people maybe not aware of, is that, people who come into the chats, they're real people.
Yes.
They're people that are living their lives, and nobody's having a good life, particularly at the moment. We all go through different things in our lives. But we all have the ability to speak if we want to.
Right.
Why should one person silence another person
It's
through
unfair.
hate?
Right.
Through having a hate campaign against that person. It's disgusting.
And that's what this is.
It's
a hate campaign. He has jumped right on this, and he feels very secure in doing it. He's very happy to do it. I watched the video, and I was horrified again. But you know what? I don't care. Go ahead, Ken. Give me your best shot, kiddo. If this is what your life has, if this is what his life has come down to, is attacking and bullying and intimidating women, that's a sad legacy to leave in this life.
It is.
It's another thing. Why is he going so hard for women?
I don't know.
Why?
I think it's a mother thing. I think it goes back to the mother thing.
It might be. It might. I don't know. I don't know who that man is that's doing this. I knew a person last year that was funny and interesting, and we talked almost on the daily, and he said I called him all the time. Wrong. No, that's incorrect. That's a lie. But we did talk, and we were friendly. And when all this happened and it went downhill overnight, he turned into the most hateful, vile person I've ever known in my life. And that's going some. That's going some. But if this is the legacy that he wishes to have on YouTube, to be that guy, okay. I can't stop them.
I think, you know, if we quite simply look at our lives, us three here, and also the people in the chat, and think, where are we going to be in 5 years' time? I'm going to be an even older nanny. I'm going to be, hopefully have some more grandchildren
Right.
that I can bounce on my knees. I'm going to be traveling with my older grandchildren. And that's what my life's about. My life's about family and
it
artwork.
is. Mine is too,
I
Jan.
know.
My family is everything. And to hear them slandered and talked about how I'm spending my poor husband's money, I've never heard such ridiculousness in my life. That sounds like something tragic would say, out of jealousy. And that's fine. They can, you know, they can make fun of that. But the day of me not having an opinion in somebody's chat or otherwise is over. I'm going to say what I want to who I want. I try to live my life not to hurt people. Okay. If he's offended because some women in the community are offended by his behavior, and I'm in their chats and I'm trying to see their side of the story and how they feel, I'm not Black. I don't understand how a Black woman or a Black person would feel about what he's doing, but I'm trying to understand it so I can gain some knowledge and compassion. That's a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? No.
Don't ever question. Don't ever question what you say, Dee. Don't ever question it.
Yeah. I try to live my life a certain way, and I try to do good and be nice to people to begin with. And what he's doing is not that.
Can I please just answer or react to a message from Miss Johansson? Everyone deserves a second chance except that nasty Hussy. You're right, Miss Johansson. Unfortunately, he had his second chance already.
I gave him a second chance by accepting his apology.
He completely messed it up again.
Yep. And I told you guys. I told you guys I accepted his apology.
Can we also say, dispel another of his lies?
Sure.
You didn't apologize to him.
No. For what? What did I do?
Exactly. Thank you.
What did I do? Did I do a video? Did I talk badly about him in chats? What did I do? Hurt his feelings? Hurt his feelings?
You did nothing. You took yourself away from him.
Correct.
And he couldn't handle it. And he saw you as the weakest link because you haven't got a channel. So he couldn't, you know, he doesn't come after me or Karsten because he knows we've got channels. He also knows the type of people we are. Oh, he's got a rough idea.
This has been going on for a year.
I know.
A year. I've never met that person. And yes, I was going to go to New York. That was another one of his stories. Oh, you told everybody. Yeah, because something happened at my home and I couldn't go. And everybody was all jacked up about me going there to meet him. So we made up some story. Big deal. I was going to go, but I couldn't because of family responsibilities. And he knew that. But he's turning it into some story about me lying about, oh, I'm just fit. No, he's not going to get away with this. And no, I'm not going to allow it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I just think as somebody with a channel, I've kept quiet for a long time, Dee. You know
I know
that.
you have. I know you have.
The same with Karsten, you know, we've been bloody what's the word? Seething. And we've said, oh, but we can't say anything because we don't want it to come back on Dee.
Right.
No, that's over.
Yeah, that's over. That's over.
Yeah.
I gave him a second chance, and he blew it. And he saw me write that in somebody's chat. You blew it big time, and I mean it. And by big time, meaning there'll be no third chance.
Yeah.
Nope.
Absolutely.
So he's just some guy, some angry guy on the internet that doesn't like me. Okay. Okay.
And sooner or later, I mean, there's only so many hate videos he can do about you. He's got rid of a lot of them because he's lost his other channels.
Well,
Well,
he
isn't
is
that fortunate?
he is ban evading. He is, breaking terms of service by bullying and all these things. And maybe he'll notice that. Maybe he'll take that into consideration before he makes another hate video. Maybe he won't. Again.
And this is not a threat, but it is automatically when you are getting your monetization, when he is getting his monetization on his new channel, then automatically all the alarms are ringing at YouTube. Wait a second, we banned him before. He was multiple times.
And
why is he here? And
and this has nothing to do with anything I would do. That's up to YouTube. That's up to Twitch and wherever else he's hanging out. I don't care. Go ply your trade, whatever it is, your hating people persona that you got going on. If that's successful for you and that's what you want in your life, then go ahead and do it. But it's got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
And also,
Okay,
Hussy,
but I'm
sorry, Hussy, because otherwise I forget. Thank God I have screenshotted it. Maybe when you are babbling again about that it is so unfair that you have lost all your channels and your income, maybe you should follow Tragic, because Tragic today in your live stream about Foodie Beauty being terminated, Tragic has written, again, I have the screenshot, but it's this is Foodie Beauty's fault because of the content she puts out.
Content.
So maybe, Hussy, you should listen to Tragic in this one thing so that you realize it was your content.
Listen to your little friend, and maybe he's right about that. Maybe content is the reason that she lost her channel. In fact, it is the reason.
Well,
so if you want to go down the same road again, keep going. And if you don't, do something different.
Yeah.
If he was a different person and he turned into this funny guy that wasn't offending anyone, maybe people would watch him and take him seriously. But right now, it's a joke.
Well,
but maybe that's what he wants. Maybe that's what he's going for. I don't know what his brand is anymore.
Well, just think if if somebody asked any 5 people in the chat now, what content does Hussy do? What would they say?
Well, I think it says satire, reactions.
But he doesn't do satire.
I know.
He doesn't understand what satire is.
No, that's what it says on his channel, though.
I
know. It's satire and reactions. And now he can't do Foodie Beauty because she's not there anymore. So I don't really know. I guess I'm filling in the gap there. But what would that be considered satire?
No.
Bullying, harassment? More like that. Maybe he wants to be a harassment channel. It could be. I don't know. I don't talk to him. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. I sound very bitter, don't I? But
no, you
really.
sound very together.
I'm just fed up.
Can we play a bit more for the people in the room?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Experience with her. She plays the victim all the time.
Victim.
Where
manipulates
is she playing the victim?
She did it to me.
Where?
She used to tell me who to block, who I should talk to, who I should not allow in my chats.
Okay, stop the tape. Stop the tape. Let's address this. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I just cannot believe the audacity of him.
Yeah. When I was part of his channel, and we started about the same time, and I found him through Charlie. Damn you, Charlie. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, he was very funny in the beginning, and I could see that there were people from Neg's side, Negative Nation, and they were being very cruel to Callie, DC, other women in the community, of which I was one, that they were making fun of me because I was like the super chat, whatever. Apparently counting my pockets was people really concerned about that. But anyway, and I said, look, if this Scott Stevens comes in the chat, I'm not going in. If you may be friends with them, I am not. I will not go in there and come on with you or be in the chat if they're in there. I did say those things. I did. But it was them. It was Negs, Scott Stevens, Tragic. Okay. It was those guys. And I did tell him, if they're in there, I will not be in there. I didn't say, you can't do your show if they're in there. That was his choice. If he wanted them in there, I could watch, but I wasn't going to comment.
And unfortunately, I still remember the day when this live stream happened, and you just said, I see it written in my head, because I'm like a little bit of an elephant. I never forget anything.
I said, I'm out.
I'm out. That is,
That's right.
I'm out.
That's correct. That's correct. I wasn't hiding anything. I said, I'm out. He knew why. He knew why, because they were all in there. And I super chatted him that day, by the way, at the beginning of that stream, because I had hopes that it wasn't going to turn into exactly what it turned into. I was wrong. But yeah, so go ahead and tell them how I told you what to do, Ken. Okay.
I mean, you're telling me every week you are writing your list, and then we're checking your list against my list if my upcoming content is due to everything. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Because I'm 50 years old and cannot make decisions on my own.
Do you think I would have the nerve to tell DC, listen, DC, if they're in that chat, I'm not coming in.
Well, I've said it to DC in her chat, but she doesn't take any notice.
That's all I'm saying. You go, whatever, D. What? Wouldn't be.
When she says, "Oh, we're going to be talking about something," and I'm just like, "Oh God, please don't let it be negs." But I mean, DC knows I'm a friend.
Yes.
So it's sort of a bit sort of tongue in cheek, but
she is. Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah, but DC is also somebody she does not like when people are kissing her ass in the chat.
No, she doesn't.
She is always ready to have a conversation when something critical, somebody has written something which is a little bit off the plan. She's addressing it. She's not shying away from anything.
Which is why in her chat, I don't block everybody right off the bat if they're being mean, because I know that she wants to address some things.
See, I'd be terrible in there, Dee. I'd be blocking them left, right, and center.
But I mean, it's her channel after all. But I know how she is, and she wants to. I mean, if they're obviously just blatantly hating, then off they go. But if I know the type of things that she would like to address, and then at that point she'll block them. I'll let it go and she'll block them. But she's been a great supporter of mine, meaning to say that she has, told Ken, okay, enough. Yeah. Enough is enough. What are you doing? Stop it. Just like you guys are doing.
Yeah.
And other channels have done. Like, okay, stop. But he doesn't. He's not.
And honestly, is this too much to ask for?
Apparently it is. Apparently the people he surrounds himself with, and I know him enough or I used to anyway, know him enough that he gets gassed up by the people around him because you know what's going to make him go crazy. Oh, DEE Higgins was in a chat talking about you. Wrong, because I don't. And then he's got little minions who will take the D and put DEE Higgins and go into people's chats and pretend that they're me and say awful things. I don't talk like that. I don't. I never have. I never will. Okay, so there's a lot of other stuff in there. And Kaya made me a mod at some point. You know why? Because someone known as DEE Higgins was in there making up all kinds of crap. And when I would go in the chat, she'd go, which DEE Higgins is this? So she ended up modding me so she would know which one was the real DEE Higgins and which was the fake DEE Higgins. Mm-hmm. That's why I got modded there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't
it wasn't for any other reason. Yeah.
You didn't have to pay her then.
Yeah, Kaya's a good girl. She was very kind to me through all that too last year. That's it's another good girl. But people can like who they want for whatever reason. Everyone's got different tastes. Everyone has different humor. Everyone has a different level of tolerance. Mm-hmm. That's not up to me. If I don't like it, I'm not going to watch it. Like Ken's videos. Not going to watch them. I watched this one because you guys had it on.
Yeah.
But other than that, in fact, I think I said in DC's chat, I said, nobody send me that video. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to know anything about it. But you guys are running it, so I went ahead and watched it.
Yeah, because we are petty.
That's okay. Petty's good. I guess I'm petty now, too. Really?
If I didn't block this person, she would not attend my chat.
Correct.
And I felt that I had to follow what she said.
Okay.
He felt
And I
like he
didn't.
had why.
With 47 years old, he cannot make one decision by himself. That's unfortunate.
You were intimidating him.
Can you believe he actually said this out loud and recorded it? It's
Oh my God,
it's
Dee.
beyond me. Yeah.
Have stood you again behind him with a taser in your hand?
Do you know, I think what all this goes to prove is that
It was a joke, obviously.
that even at his age,
Yeah.
he has never had friends. He's never
Yeah.
had real friends.
I wonder, which
because
would
he
be
doesn't
sad if that's the
understand
case.
how real friends work.
Yeah.
It's like, if I said, I don't know how to put it really. I mean, if I was to say to Carsten, Carsten's a friend now, so that would be different. But supposing DC made me a mod,
Right.
and I went into privately to her and said, "Oh, well, if you have so and so," and I'm not talking about Negs, let's talk about somebody else. And if I said to DC, "Oh, well, I'm not going to come in if you talk to that person," DC would probably turn around and say, "Well, bye, Jan.
Yes.
Off you go."
Or just take the wrench away and that's it.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, what I can't understand with him is he feels so entitled. How dare you take your support away from me? This is what it's about. And I think it's really ingrained in him. And it may be a mother thing. Maybe his mother disappeared. I don't know. Do you want to come back in, Dee? Just click on the link again, Dee. Yeah, so I don't know whether it is that his mother took herself away from him and he's never got over it. I don't know what his issue is, but it's very deep rooted. And for that reason, I really hope that he does go to therapy. He needs to go.
And I was new to YouTube. And the first time that she saw me, she immediately sent me a Cash App. Okay. And when she got that wrench, she started controlling my channel.
Okay, I take that bet that we are petty people. We have found here the petty king. Can you believe this shit?
DEE Higgins was controlling his channel. Are we expected to believe that DEE Higgins is related to Traj or Negs even? You know, I mean, if it was someone like that, yeah, maybe I could see that. Or GG, yeah, maybe. But DEE Higgins.
I really want to know, is he aware of what he is saying?
I don't think he is.
It's like with Foodie Beauty, where we have asked in private and also in the live stream, but we talk quickly. Is this bitch aware? And I'm talking about Foodie now. Is she not aware what she is saying?
It's like, and look at the look on his face.
Oh no, I can't.
Oh God. Always the victim.
Then she used to tell me if I would reschedule my live streams.
Okay.
For other creators.
That's me.
Who I'm not going to mention any names right now because I don't want to give them any clout.
Was it you?
It was me.
What was that about then? I've started laughing now.
No, that's okay. I had last year my huge Christmas live stream, 5 hours or something. And then I saw that Hussy was going live. And I was asking Dee, sorry, I didn't know Dee at this time a lot, but I was asking her, Dee, I see you a lot in Hussy's chats. Can you maybe send him quick a message if he would put his live stream away, because he was very popular at that time, and I wanted a huge audience for my 50th birthday, excuse me, and for my extraordinary content on this day. And so, yes, Hussy moved his live stream, and I was very thankful for that. That was the one and only time.
So that was you.
It was me.
You bad crocheter.
I know. How dare I asking another content creator to move maybe his live stream for mine that I have announced a week earlier and posted almost every day about, so that people maybe are so kind and thinking by itself, oh, okay, he's maybe making a big deal out of his 50th birthday. I move my live stream for an hour, you know? And he was in that live stream, and he knows I am 50, but he's still claiming that I'm 50 something or almost 60, which is okay. Which is okay. When I'm 60 almost and look with my skin, I'm a happy guy.
Yeah. Well, let's face it. Let's hope that you don't look like his face, darling. We don't want that.
No.
Right.
No.
And I did.
Oh, he did.
Yes, you did.
I remember one time she woke me up from my sleep.
Oh.
And she said,
which fault was that? Can you not turn your mobile phone off?
Do a live stream, and I am a very helpful person.
Yeah.
And I automatically did. I said, anytime, no problem.
Anytime.
Yes, he did it,
So,
guys, for me.
What she does to me, I'm sure she's doing to everybody else.
Oh, yes, she does.
I see her in other people's live streams when they're talking about me.
Oh.
I imagine Dee is sitting. Sorry, I imagine Dee Higgins is sitting at home in her beautiful home in one extra room with a lot of monitors, and on each monitor is a channel which automatically starts to play if this person is going live, and then there's the live chat on this side, and maybe she has one or two assistants that with a headset, they are standing right next to her and checking that everything is going like Dee Higgins wants to. Yeah, sure. Because this woman has truly nothing on her plate and nothing better to do.
We've found out what you really do, Dee.
Oh,
yes,
what I do now. What did I do now?
Oh, I just explained because you are controlling a lot of other channels, like you did controlled his channel. I just told that I imagine you sitting in your beautiful home in an extra room with a lot of monitors on the wall.
Yes.
And they are automatically starting to play if somebody's going live. And then you have two assistants with headsets on the sides and little notepads. And they're checking if everything is running like you want. Because you have nothing better to do.
Did I hear him? Did I hear him say that I woke him up? Did he say that?
You woke him up from his sleep
at 3 PM. He didn't say that.
Oh shit! We missed this, Jen.
At 3. Yeah. He was making it sound like I called him at 7 AM or like Gigi did with Negs at 5:30 in the morning. No. When if I woke him up, it's because it was the afternoon and I figured he'd probably be awake.
And it was because of my birthday live stream, where I've kindly asked you can you please ask Hussy if he would move it so that I have a 5-hour birthday celebration.
No, I did ask him. I did ask him.
Yeah.
And I think I asked DC, Charlie, I think I asked a few people. Do I wield the kind of power that he suggests that I have with so many channels? Do people believe this? People really believe this? God bless. I got to tell my husband how much power I have. I really do. He'll laugh his ass off. Are you kidding me? Good grief.
It's your new haircut, Dee. It's your new haircut.
Oh, this haircut. He's loving this, Stu. I got to tell you.
Oh,
I haven't quite figured it out, but you can see in my avatar, that is what should be my face melded into an Audrey Hepburn Breakfast at Tiffany's thing. It's this app called Reface. So you take a picture, and it moves your face up into a scene of something. And I chose Breakfast at Tiffany's.
It looks like my hat.
I have this hat. I had it made. I had this hat made. Yes, I know it costs money, but guess what? I'm 65.
Yeah,
Shouldn't I be able to enjoy my life now?
No, because
So
Hussy
funny.
cannot enjoy his life, so
Okay.
you can't also.
Big effing deal.
Come on, Dee, get it together.
A couple of dollars to spend on some stupid stuff if I want to tip somebody in a chat because I got some giggles and I had a good time, and I know everybody really likes to get super chats. It encourages them for their next live. And if I've had fun in the chat room with the other people that I see mostly everywhere, I throw a few dollars their way. Big effing deal.
He can't
But
handle
apparently
it.
it is. Apparently it is. Oh,
Yeah, but you're bribing us. You're bribing us.
Oh,
Dee,
I'm
Everybody.
bribing everybody. Oh,
and running
yeah.
our channels.
Oh, yeah. Bribing. Oh, please make me a mod, because what I want to do during a chat is work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on now. I mean, to be a mod in somebody's chat, there is a little badge that goes with that. Like, they trust you. They know you well enough to know who to look out for and how to help them, because you know the channel well enough. Okay. It's a little, it's a little feather in your cap to be a mod, but it's not like, how much would I have to pay someone to be a mod? $100, $500, $1,000? How much? I want to hear what that number is. And then I'm going to start looking at the other mods to see how much they paid to become mods. Okay. It's bullshit. Come on.
Let's hear some more. Let's hear some more.
Oh, we are not even halfway through.
Oh,
No.
God.
right now.
And it's
More?
our fault. It's
Okay.
my fault because I cannot
She has
shut
told
up
me
when I
several
hear
times
such nonsense.
that she does not feel like I'm a racist at all.
Oh, okay.
She told me several times, do not do this, do not do that, don't prove anything to them, this and that. Now, when they're calling me these names and they're making fun of my vision,
Two different things.
she's entertaining it.
Okay.
And she's doing the
here's
same thing.
here's the thing about the racist thing. I know he says it now, but I know in chats he says R word. He won't say racist. I'll say it. I'll say it.
You can say it.
When we were friendly and people were questioning his whole gig with the wig, and then he explained it away, it's his nanny and all that stuff, I bought it, and so did a lot of other people. Okay, they pushed it aside. I wasn't personally offended, but already I've said I'm not a woman of color that would look at that as an aggression and be offended by it. I'm learning. Okay. I'm trying very hard, and I understand what they're saying. I do. I can spot it now. When they say when you spot it, you got it. Okay. I get it. But back then, he's talking like this happened yesterday. This was a year ago or more that we were friends, more than a year ago. And at that time, perhaps these words came up, and I did say, look, don't explain yourself. When you start explaining like he's doing now, you're giving it more, just like his friend Vicky said, you're giving it more steam. You're giving it more life. You keep bringing it up. And so maybe back then I did say that. I can't remember what I said a year and a half ago. I liked him. I liked him in the beginning. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not.
No,
He
I
was a
liked him
different
too.
person. He
As
was
Miss
not
Glorie, Gloria. I had so much fun watching his
Yes. He was a hoot. He really was, and he was different. He's not that person anymore.
Oh.
He's a mad, angry old man who's just mad. He's mad about everyone, and no one's backing him up, and nobody understands what he's doing and how much he's suffering and who's hurt him and who said what, where, when, why. He's still going on about DC not writing a goddamn note to Callie. Well, how about if she did and Callie didn't respond?
Yeah.
It still wouldn't have been good enough. He probably would have got mad and said, well, then you should have sent it again until you got an answer. It's not her place to do that.
No.
But he keeps hanging his hat or his wig on that.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Let
Yeah.
it effing go. I had to let a lot of stuff go. I did last year. Everyone telling me, oh, just don't say anything, Dee. Just be quiet. Just leave him alone. He'll go away. He didn't. He didn't. I sat through months of those filthy, rotten, ugly videos that he did about me, attacking me and my family, putting out pictures there that I sent to him personally.
Yeah. Disgusting. That's when it really hurt me, because I knew
that hurt me too.
That
and
would
I was
hurt
quiet.
you.
And I was quiet through it because everyone's like, just let it go. So I let it go. And now it's all come back around again, and he can't let it effing go. Grow up. You're almost 50. Get a hold of yourself, for Christ's sakes. Enough. Stop.
I think at that time, that's when I realized it, how misogynistic he was.
Yes.
I always side-eyed him. I used to go on his channel, but I would troll him a little bit, because I wasn't sure whether I liked him or not.
Well, people would tell me, they're like, be very careful, Dee. Be very careful. I'm like, oh, he's fine. Whatever. He's just a goofball or whatever. But I also got the same people saying, oh, something's not, whatever there, and just be careful. So I'm like, I'm careful. He's cool. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. No. Everything that I trusted him as a friend was a lie. He stabbed me in the back, and now he's stabbing me in the front.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to get away with it this time. He's not going to get away with it this time.
No.
Let's hear some more rot.
Yeah, go ahead.
And she gives them money and says she's enjoying the content for them to continue spewing the hate.
Oh my God.
Now, I don't know what you guys think, but to me, that's bullying.
Ugh.
She's paying people to bully me.
No.
So I'm paying people to bully him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I was going to
make sense,
I'd have paid a lot better than you guys to bully him. Okay. If I was going to pay money for it, I would go to someone that had like 500,000 subscribers to bully him. Okay. It wouldn't be some channels on, on YouTube that he doesn't really care about, that are intimidating. I'd find an intimidating channel if that was my goal. But I'd have a lot of nerve being in chats I like. How dare I? Get lost.
He's like the child. He's like the scorned lover who sees his ex-lover walking hand in hand with somebody else. So he just wants to be as spiteful as he can to that person.
He's so mad that we're not friends. It has nothing to do with me personally. I'm in chats because people are calling him out on his bullshit.
Yes.
And I'm in those chats, even though I don't say anything about him in those chats. The fact that I'm in there, and I was his friend one time long ago, that there should be some responsibility by me there. I should be telling Mrs. Parker and DC and you and Crochetter and everyone else, don't bully him. He's a good guy. He doesn't mean it. He's just a simple folk who's just having fun. No.
Well, first of all, it is not fun. And second of all, I'm very sorry to say this. I'm very sorry, dear audience. But also, I'm a crocheter and I'm working on penises, which is, by the way, not my job, Hussy. And you know it. And,
it's not his job, no.
But also, I have an own opinion. I have also, unfortunately, an own opinion. I'm so sorry, guys. How dare I? How dare Jan to have an own opinion? How dare she?
I think the fact that anyone even gives anything he says credence is astounding. He has surrounded himself with people that their community is shrinking and shrinking, and they don't have anybody else that they have as a mouthpiece. No one goes to Tragic's channel because it's garbage. And so they use Hussy. So they gas him up. I know just exactly what they're doing. They gas him up They know that I get under his skin, so they tell him stuff about me to
Yeah.
get him wound up, and then he goes on and films it.
Yeah. And the
I
thing
see
is,
you. I see you, Ken. I see you. I see
After
what
he
they're
has
doing.
consulted with you, of course, and your assistants.
Oh my God Almighty!
Okay.
Jesus.
the thing is, what he doesn't realize is, I mean, we can all see that. We
Mhm.
can all see that plain as day.
Yep.
It's a bit like in foodies chats
Yeah.
when people they start dropping in Charlie Gold because they know that she's going to go off on Charlie
Exactly.
Gold.
Same thing.
It's
Same thing.
exactly the same
Yep.
thing.
Yep. That's
Now,
exactly it.
I could be doing a live stream now and somebody can come in and talk about somebody.
Yep.
If that's not the subject of what I'm talking about, I
Mhm.
won't address it.
Right.
I won't address it. I'll save that for something else or for another live stream. But people like him are so easily led,
Yes.
and he doesn't see it.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He's not strong enough yet.
No,
He isn't. He's got
He's
some
a
growing
very-
to do. He's led by these people that he admires for some reason.
Oh
And I don't understand. And how I feel about his best buddy there, I'll save that for another live stream. I
Yeah.
don't want to talk about him because he's irrelevant to me. He really is. I don't have anything to say about him.
That's fair enough.
And I know Ken sticks up for him.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
because
I think it's just that he fancies him.
They screenshot everything I say in a chat. Isn't that
Yeah.
kind of stalking? Kind
Yep.
of? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. YouTube, you listening? Everything, because he proves it, because he shows it. Here's your
Yeah.
screenshot, D, of what you said. More
Yeah.
proof. More proof. But anyway, I don't want to
please give context to the screenshot.
I don't
throw
want
a
to
screenshot.
Yeah,
all
I don't want to give
there.
credence to that other guy because he's got his own battles that he's trying to get through, we'll say. And the more he can distract from himself, the better off he is. But there's enough eyes on his friend, and we'll let Ken defend his friend. I'll say whatever I like. And I only say things because I've either seen proof or I truly believe it.
Yes.
So.
And also, you should be able to say things because you've got your own opinion.
Correct.
And
no one will ever tell me again. And there were some people in chat who I really like. I've seen them in other chats to say, if you just don't discuss it, it'll stop. No, it doesn't.
No,
I
it
did that
doesn't.
last year. I did that for months. I suffered with his nonsense for me. You guys know, you and Crocheter know what I went through.
Yeah.
So don't tell me, Ken, about how you're suffering mentally because people are targeting you. Shut up. Grow up.
We're
and get
speaking
over it.
out. We're speaking out at last.
Yeah.
And a quick hello to Carrie, Ed, and Fit and Curvy. Hello.
Hi, Fit. Hi,
Hi.
guys.
Hi, guys.
I know I'm bitching. I know.
We made a promise to each other. I apologized to her. She apologized to me. Chris.
No.
We know that's a lie. We know it's a lie.
Listen. God, this apology thing. Why is he hanging his hat on my reputation of what we had as a friendship over a year ago? And the fact that I accepted his apology and we talked for a long while. In fact, he will probably not tell you that I swore at him like a sailor for an hour. And when he said, wait a minute, let me talk, I said, no, you don't get to talk. I'm talking now.
Mm-hmm.
And I lit up his ear for an hour and then I let him talk. I got it all out. So I said, so you're sorry? Yes, including the letter. I would never spread your DMs again, D. You know me, D. I wouldn't do that, D. Those screenshots I have, he doesn't show those though, does he?
No.
But if I apologized him, I would apologize to anybody that I hurt their feelings by saying something that was cruel. I would apologize to anybody because I don't hurt people. I don't. And if I said something that hurt your feelings and you told me it hurt you, I would say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. But you never said anything to him like that, though.
No.
You never said anything that needed an apology from you.
I didn't hurt him. He has months of videos about me hurting me. Where's the proof? Show that. Show where I hurt you.
And she promised never to talk about me again. I have those text messages.
I said that, and that was the agreement. Correct. Correct. And I kept my word until he broke it and lied and started. And I thought, game's over. That's it. He
and
did
that's
it.
what you said. That's what you said in the chat.
I told you that, Jan. I told you that, you know, you're like, you shouldn't be silenced. And I said, that's the agreement. We're not going to talk about each other, but he broke the agreement. So then it was on. So then I'm going to say what I want.
Yeah.
That's correct. We did have an agreement and I stuck by it. And anyone in any chat that I was in.
This is affecting me emotionally or physically, anything.
Get the hell out.
And I have to contact Charlene to help me. I'm going to do it.
Do it.
Because I just can't take the lies. I can't take the
lies.
I read in the comment section that
stalking.
She's having people to report my other platforms, and she's doing it too.
Did I say that to anybody?
Where is the proof? This is a serious accusation.
No, I said people. I think I said in a comment, I said, people, are you listening to what's going on here? Remember this. Do not send DMs to this man ever.
Yeah.
Because he will show it. I never sent anybody to attack him. I don't pay people to attack him. If he wants to go after people that are bothering him, there is not one video of me doing that. And if he's got screenshots of me telling people to go attack his channel and report him everywhere, I want to see those screenshots of my comments.
Because this is a serious accusation.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And me, of all people, not another channel that's attacking him, or not another channel that's talking about him, or other people in the chats, other mods or anybody else in the chats that are saying things about me. It's me. I'm causing him mental distress for breathing.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Well, I'm not going to stop breathing.
No, nope. You're not.
No, I'm not.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. Zero.
Lady, seriously.
I want you to stop.
What is it? The worst thing that's ever happened to me on YouTube is you finding me. That's the worst thing.
What an ungrateful
slob. The people that you associate with.
Talking into a computer.
Miss Parkinson's, whose husband's a felon. You're going and you're giving her money when she's calling me that I'm in blackface. Does it look like I'm in blackface?
No, you're not in blackface today.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
No, you look as white as Carsten.
If he had spoken with Mrs. Parker and addressed her concerns, she might have not been so wise ass with him. But he jumped right in on her, and she didn't have a chance to tell him why what he's doing offends her. Yeah. And then fix yourself and make it right. But no, he's going to just dig it in his heels. And don't call her Mrs. Parkinson's, Ken. That's not nice. It's disrespectful. It's Mrs. Parker.
And also after the live stream with Miss Parker, she posted a video on educating him on blackface.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think he has not watched it.
No.
Because he's so busy.
I haven't watched it yet, but I've listened. I've been in enough chats to understand what's going on here. And he will not address it. He's claiming innocence and ignorance. That doesn't work anymore. Not in 2022. No.
Especially not from him.
No, it doesn't work anymore. But if I'm the biggest thing on YouTube and in his life that he can't sleep, he can't eat, he's bothered, he's got emotional problems, all because I found him. Do you guys believe this story he's writing? Do you believe this story?
Of course we don't.
I mean, it is the same what I said last time when I was saying, Hussy, there's nothing that I want from you. No. You have nothing that I want except the iMac because I would use it. But this is this is all. I want nothing from. So what do you want from Hussy? What does he have what you want?
Zippity doo dah. Nothing.
That's right.
I want him to stop talking about me. I want him to stop harassing, stalking, and bullying me on YouTube or any other platform that I choose to go on. Forget you know me, forget you ever knew me, forget I had a channel, forget we even spoke, forget we were even friends, forget the money. I forgive you for taking my money under those circumstances. I forgive you, Ken, and I'm not going to send you a bill for that, okay? We don't need to discuss how much it was. I did not pay for his entire iMac, but when it came down to it, when he had a certain amount to go in his GoFundMe, I kicked it in. Okay? That's all. I didn't pay for the whole thing. Didn't even pay for him. Nope, I didn't. But
Does this look like I'm in blackface
I
at
forgive
all?
him for taking my money.
Yeah. And that's a lot more than I would do.
What a terrible
I'd be
person.
flying over to New York City to get my money back, I tell you.
What a terrible
with
person. I
somebody like that.
should have blocked his phone number, Jan, just like you told me to do. And I'm like, no, I'll
no.
be the, we'll try to make.
Yeah, but honey, you're D,
Yeah.
You're D.
D-
So
Dumbass sometimes. No, naive.
no, it's not
Naive.
that you're dumb. It's that you don't understand that there are so many, that there are people as hateful as him.
I've never
and
met
it's
anyone like
difficult if
that.
you've never met anybody like
No,
that.
I have never met a more cruel person in my life.
No,
I
he
haven't.
is cruel.
Haven't. That hurts and
Yeah.
continues to do so.
Yeah.
There's such violence and anger in him. I can't understand it. I don't understand that kind of behavior. I never will. But it's over. He will not get another chance. Nope.
All right, if I play a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you told me I'm not a racist, and you just called me 2 weeks ago?
She has never called you
Seriously?
a racist.
You guys, she's constantly, all day, all night, when she's in the live streams and it's about me, texting, talking shit about me. When other people make up stuff, she agrees with it. And she's now having these people report my other platforms.
Wrong.
Yeah.
And saying that I fucked up big time.
I told him that.
Okay?
Yep. Me too.
I fucked up big time.
Say it again.
How the hell did I fuck up? Because I said that you called me and I spoke the truth. That's all I said. Now you're going to go and take away my livelihood?
I'm not taking away his livelihood.
No.
He's
And her
doing
friend
that.
from the...
Except you are friends with the mayor of New York City. Otherwise, nobody's taking away his livelihood. Because how has he survived before YouTube?
I don't know.
No, nobody knows.
I'm wiping my
Nobody
memory
knows.
clean of him, and I hope never to encounter such a specimen of human life ever again.
Yeah.
UK. Okay?
Oh,
Jen,
hang
it's
on.
your
You're
turn.
talking about
He
me.
calls me ugly all the time.
Well, you are ugly.
And
Yes.
D. Higgins is in there laughing.
So?
She
It's
makes
funny.
fun of my rosacea on my nose.
Yeah.
And calls it some kind of a whiskey nose.
It is a whiskey nose.
That's what they call it.
What else can I call it? It's a whiskey nose.
Jan, how dare you have
like I'm
opinions?
some type of an alcoholic, she says all the time.
Yep.
You know, you're breaking terms of services, lady.
Oh, am
No.
I?
You can't
How am I breaking terms of services?
But he's
guys?
not. But he's not. Yeah. But
be
he's
making fun of people's looks. Do I talk about your nose?
No, but you can. I don't mind.
Have I ever said anything about your nose?
No, but you can. I don't mind.
Oh, jeez.
She says to people that are doxing me, she supports the people that dox me. That
Who's-
put my information up.
Nobody
Who's that,
doxed
me?
This
him.
lady,
Is that me or you, D?
I didn't dox him. Nope. Nobody
No.
did.
Are you showing
He-
support, or is it me that's showing support? I'm lost.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a channel.
I feel, is
Be right back. Go ahead.
putting my livelihood in danger
Oh,
Mhm.
stop it! You're not
by
earning
controlling these
anything.
other people. And I am sick and tired of it.
So are we.
If
Yeah.
anybody sees her talking shit about me, spewing these false, slandering, defaming accusations, please email it to me.
Or you can watch
Okay.
it, Hussy. We are live right now.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us, Hussy, who's lying? Who's lied about you? Who's defaming you? You defame yourself by opening your mouth. You defame yourself by using blackface. You insult me every time you black yourself up. Who's defaming who?
Mm-hmm.
You're defaming me as a black woman.
And
So
I
think
can't
about it.
tell you how to feel, Jan. I can't tell you how you should feel
No.
about anything or any woman. Okay. How many times have I been called old, dusty? Now I'm hearing I'm almost 70. How great is that?
Yep. Well, they always put at least 5 years on top of your age.
Yeah.
They always
Okay.
do it.
Okay. I'm almost 70.
Yeah. And he's nearly 50,
Uh-huh.
but he looks a lot older than 50. A lot older than 50. He says
Don't
he's
say that,
blind.
and I feel like an idiot again because I'm 50, and I hate to say that this individual is the same age like me. This is not good.
Darling, listen, you don't even look as if you're in the same age group. Just, you
No,
know.
you don't, Karsten. We're talking diamonds and river rocks here.
Listen,
Okay.
Karsten, for his job, he has to sing, he has to dance,
Mm-hmm.
he has to move around on the stage.
He has a
Can you-
purpose in life.
Yes. Can you imagine this creature doing that?
No.
Well, we
No
saw the
way.
fitness video. That was fun.
Oh,
Oh,
my
dear.
God.
The only fitness thing in this video was that his 36 stretch jeans. They had to
Yeah.
do a lot.
Yeah.
The only
Shade.
time he flexes his muscles is when he picks up a whiskey bottle. That's the only time.
And
I've been extremely nice to this person,
Oh.
giving her the utmost respect.
Oh, yes, you have.
She's talked
What?
about everybody.
Yep.
I have all the text messages. I still haven't read all of them.
Why? Because you're
She's
blind?
not innocent.
Well, we know why that is. That's because he's blind. Okay? That's because
Maybe he
he's
has the
blind.
text messages in Braille.
She's not the victim. She calls people predator. There's no proof of that.
There is.
She does
Yeah.
everything she wants. She says everything she wants because no one is going to say anything to her in the chat because she buys it.
Oh, right. So she's buying all the other people in the chat as well now. Wow, dear. I didn't
before the
know you
live
were so
stream.
well off.
Aren't you proud of me?
Oh,
My God, Dee, you have to be so busy to bribe all these people before
Oh my
every
God.
live stream.
The power I wield in this community is astounding.
Guys in the chat,
Oh.
have you all got your money before this live stream? I'm just checking.
Hit me up with your Cash App. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Yeah, no.
Oh, my God.
Shenanigans earns double because she's mod.
That's of course. Well, that's the rules. You know,
Do you
that's the
know,
rules.
that is really true. Hate ages you. Hussy
It does.
Truth.
Mm-hmm.
And I really believe that, you
Yeah.
know, because I don't look bad for my age.
You look fabulous. Come on.
Dee doesn't look bad for her age.
That's right. I don't.
Carlton doesn't look bad for his age. And guess what? We're not haters. That's
No.
why.
I'm not.
We're not haters. We don't go onto a stream to scream about people, to shout at people all the time. We don't go out into the streets and shout at strangers. We don't walk around with that burden of hatred.
People
Oh,
that are
and
in.
again, Hussy, we are just here and react to this because you are putting this shit out.
Correct.
Otherwise, we would not be sitting here. Think about that. It's not a hard concept.
It didn't have to be this way. He chooses this. He chooses this awful hatred and bitterness. I don't get it.
Yeah, but do you know what, Dee? You know, when I said when I used to first watch him, and
Yes.
I used to go on some of his walkabouts because I used to think, oh, this would be interesting,
Right.
you know, to
Yep.
see New York City.
Mhm.
And all he did was scream at cars that went by,
People,
or
yeah, making
effing
fun of them. Yeah.
and I thought, oh my God.
There's been many people, I think, in the past year that he has at one time been a friend with. It seems he loses friends more than gains them, but that's just my observation, just an observation.
Yeah.
But I know several people. I know Rose told him, I told him, I think other people have, that no one can tell another person how to run their channel.
No.
Not even me. Okay, not even me. Not even
No.
the D. Higgins that's just paying everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But he lives in one of the best cities in the world that has everything from Central Park. How about taking everybody a ride up in the, Empire State Building? How about that? How about taking some of your super chat money and go renting one of those things with the horses and go around Central Park? How about that?
Yeah.
There's everything. There's all kinds of food and places and plays and flea markets and used stuff. There's so many great things there, but he doesn't want that. He wanted a talk show of some kind. Well, he's got it. People are talking.
It's not the type of talk show that anyone will really want to watch, though.
Who could he interview without going off like a crazy person and screaming at them? You saw what happened with Miss Parker right off the bat.
God.
He had a chance
also
to
with
really
Vicky.
accomplish
I'm sorry to
something
bring Vicky in. This live stream with Vicky was a disaster.
Oh,
yeah.
That poor kid, he wasn't even paying attention to her. She's trying to talk to him and he's looking at his phone so he could show comments that I made. And then he admitted, oh, I sent him to you, Vicky. So you shared him with her too, huh? Who else? Tragic? Scott?
Yeah.
Who else?
Oh,
he admitted
boy,
that.
you naughty boy.
No, he admitted that he did that. So then I know that anything that he had of mine, any personal information or anything, he obviously shares with everyone because he admitted it on video.
But what type of person does that make him? That makes him a very ingenuous person. It makes him, or it shows that he doesn't value friendships.
No, he doesn't value
other
anything.
people. He doesn't.
No.
He has no morals. He doesn't care what other people think.
He cannot be trusted, is what it tells me. He cannot be trusted. And I hope everybody heard me. Do not be fooled by anybody on the internet that you think that you're friends with. Please be sure that you trust them enough with any kind of personal information. I was very naive. I gave up a lot to him. Thank God it wasn't everything. He's got a small smidgen of my life that I shared. Shame on me. Will never happen again.
It's not shame on you. I don't like it when you say that because it wasn't your fault. You're not responsible for the way he is.
Yes.
You believed him to be a certain way.
Yes,
and
I did.
He turned out to be the complete opposite.
Yep.
But don't sort of feel that you can never make friends with people now because they might all be like him. Because I would say that most people aren't like him. I mean, I've made some really good friends online, and
Me too.
Share anything with.
Right.
One of them is that German, and another one is you.
Yes.
And, I don't think Ken is capable of that. I really don't believe he's got the components needed in order to build proper friendships.
Yeah, I don't understand that someone that is so anxious to get on YouTube and get a following of some kind so that people can actually go in and enjoy the live streams or your videos or anything. It does take a certain amount of talent to do that people want to be in there to, be around you or to see what you're doing. And he's made it this hate monger crowd. Of finger pointing and lies and screenshots and following people around and see if I'm on the internet all day, how does he know? Is he on the internet all day?
And what business is it of his anyway? He
It
doesn't
isn't.
know what's going on in your real life.
No, he has not a clue. Not
For
a
all
clue.
he knows, you could be in a hospital, but you've got your phone with you and you go off and you're on the
That's right.
he doesn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only if you build friendships with people that you get to know more about their real life. And my God, if you fall out with them and then you start throwing that out into the internet world, what type of person does that make you?
Throw
I
their information out to people that are known to be
exactly.
those people that will take all your information and use it against you to intimidate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that happen to me.
I know you did.
When I was doxxed, I had this friend that I told him everything about my life. He knew about me. He knew about my family. He knew about my fears. He knew about my mental health. He knew about my daily struggles. And I fell out. We fell out big time because I realized that he wasn't genuine. And we fell out big time. And he joined forces with my doxers. And I could never, ever, ever forgive him for that.
That's right.
Did I make a video about him and tell everybody that, well, actually, I know where he lives. I could show you where he lives. I know about his mother. I know about this. I know about that. No, because I'm not that kind of person.
I also know personal information about him that I would never share with anyone.
Yeah.
Ever. Because I have some morals. And even though we're not friends, to share personal information, never mind direct messages when you were friends or anything else, even if it was an argument that you had online about something. To share that information with other people is the lowest, low class, ugly thing that any human can do. This is the epitome of low class people that would share personal information.
I know.
Bad.
I mean, how many times, Dee, when we're like the three of us get in a room and we're chatting, and we all look like death. And and then Carsten will say, "Oh, well, I'm filming this so that we can, I can like blackmail you with it at another time or whatever." I mean, we laugh about it because we know we would never do that.
No, it will never
If I was
happen.
to fall out with Carsten tomorrow or fall out with Dee,
right?
I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't either.
Why would I want to do that?
No,
that is so under the belt. It's
it's
a
low
horrible thing to do.
It's low. It's just damn low.
And also, I would love that people would understand and that our community or the content creators that are around us, how fucking small we are.
Yes.
I know.
We are not PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Shane Dawson. We are in a little corner, which is so private in a weird way, because we know each other from the chats and from live streams, and we have sometimes a better connection to one or two of our audience members. But this is our little thing, and this means a lot for people.
It does.
But only in our circle.
We see the same people. I love that. I love going into chats and seeing the same people as either yesterday or last week or something. They're familiar faces. Everybody's in there because of that content creator, and they know the chat and the person is going to be fun. That's why we're there. And whatever turn the content creator takes their chat in, whether it's Ken or Negs or Ms. or anywhere, politics, money, whatever direction it takes. Some people drop off because they don't agree with it, or they'll just make their own comments and everybody's in there doing their own thing. That's what it's all about. If he's feeling harassed and all this stuff, he has brought this on himself. And I have had nothing, zero, to do with targeting him or telling anybody to target him or his channels. That's all on him. He can say this all day long. I have nothing to do with it?
Mm.
Nothing.
Yeah, and the thing is, we all know that's
Yeah.
the stupid
I
thing
know.
about
I
the
know you guys
situation.
know.
We all know that, and it's
Yeah.
not because you're paying us. It's not because
No.
we want you to pay us.
Jen, don't tell anybody.
I
Don't tell
pay
anybody.
people. I don't pay people to be my friend.
I know.
It's so
know.
ridiculous.
It
Oh
is
my God.
ridiculous. But, there's a serious side to it because it's so full of hate. It's
Yeah.
so false. And there are people that believe it, and once again, I've been on the receiving end of
Yeah.
people telling lies about me
I know.
and other people spreading it. And I'm like, well, no, that's not who I am. But I think I'm a bit harder than Dee in that I'm like, well, if you want to
Because
think
you are
that,
Asian.
yeah, you've always got to throw that in, Carson.
He
You're
does.
I
such a
have to. I
bitch.
have to because
Just throw
Shenanigans
that
is
in
here and
there.
she gets it.
He's such a bitch, and it's your fault, Shenanigans, apparently.
Yep.
But I mean,
So,
it's like,
sorry for bringing that in.
no, it's all right, darling. We expect it. But it's like,
Rude.
it's like when you build friendships, and I think this is what he doesn't realize.
Yeah.
When you build friendships, there comes a point when it should be easy, okay? And there comes a point when you do give a bit of information about yourself and you think, oh, well, I'm sure he'll keep it safe or she'll keep it safe. They're not going to run amok with it online and
Right.
make things about it.
Mhm.
And I think that that's one of the components that's missing with this guy, because he doesn't understand that, but you understand it, Dee, and what happened is that you believed him.
I
You
did.
believed him
I
to
did.
be a decent person,
Yep.
and he's proved otherwise. And
Sure
he's done
has.
it in the most disgusting,
Yep.
hurtful way,
Yep.
and made it and tried to make it impossible for you to speak out about it. And those of us that have known the truth, and there are a lot of us,
Mhm.
and
Yep, I
bigger
know.
YouTubers have spoken up for you, Dee.
They
You
have.
know that.
Yep, they have.
Um,
All of them. All of them have.
but you
All of
you
them.
have to
This
take
must have
strength
been an
from that.
expensive month for you, Dee.
It was. My accountant's going to go crazy.
Sold 2 houses.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
that
but
was-
Dee, it's not your money, remember? You're
Oh.
spending your
yeah, I
husband's
forgot.
money.
Oh, silly me. Sorry, Mr. Husband.
Get that. So let's just finish this nonsense off.
Okay.
Buys their loyalty,
Okay.
and she gets away with everything. None of it is true. She's not innocent. She cries victim, but she's not a victim
Have
at
I
all.
ever said I'm a victim?
Okay?
No, I said that right in the beginning of this live.
Yeah. That's one thing you haven't cried victim
No, I haven't.
ever.
You
And
got
But people are
quiet.
very quick to accuse people of doing that. I remember when I went through my doxing and I answered back. I did videos where I put my story out and I
Right.
told them this is how it was, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Jan's playing the victim now. No, I wasn't.
Mhm.
I was just saying how it was.
I'm
But
not
I've
a
never
victim.
heard you even do that, Dee.
Yeah, I'm not a victim. No.
No.
I don't know where he's pulled this word out of or what guy told him to say that, but there's no victim mentality with me. It's very rare if I even reach out to anyone for help. That's
Yeah.
rare, because I will be very stoic when it comes to that. Like either I did it to myself or I've just got to take it and I try to do the right thing. So it's very rare. I have asked for help in the past, but it's very rare if I do. I'll just take it. I'm not going to take anymore.
And if
No.
I remember correctly, last time when he was pulling this shit, you just got quiet.
Yeah.
That was all. And being quiet is not being a victim.
I was told by a lot of people, just ignore him. Just let it go and don't talk to him because you're just going to fan the flames. So just let it go. Well, it ended up going on for a very long time, and I never said anything because people told me, they're like, look, just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took it. I took it
never
and I
said
took
that.
it and I took it. Well, guess what? I'm not taking it this time.
No.
I'm no victim. I may be old, but I ain't done. I ain't done.
Yeah.
I'm a badass. Don't put me to the test. Don't
Dee,
intimidate me. Don't intimidate me. I'll
can you
get you with
please
my
come
damn
out with
scooter.
merch, with shirts where standing I'm a victim?
Yeah.
No,
Please.
I'm not a victim.
I'm not a victim.
This is not funny. Funny is I am a victim. Hussy told me. Hussy
Yeah.
told me I'm a victim.
I'll chase your ass down with my scooter. It's a
Oh, no.
150 cc. That's right. I'll catch up
Mhm.
with you. I'll catch up with you. So
And Hussy, for your information, Dee didn't ask us to do this video.
no,
Oh.
I wanted to do this video.
I know you did. I was not going to address it.
I know. And I did
wasn't.
contact Dee. I said,
No.
Dee, I am
Yep.
so angry.
I
I'm
know.
going on Jan's views and I'm gonna say my bit because
And what
I'm
did I
so
write back to
angry.
you? What did I write back to you?
And Dee said, no, I don't think I will, Jan. I think I'll pass on that.
Normally, I would
said,
also not be here because Jan just dragged me in, and I was not paid so far this month by DEE Higgins. So I said, no, why should I be here?
What about that? What about that ticket to get the grandma?
Oh, the Canada ticket. Oh, I almost forgot.
Please. Let's
Fun
not.
fact.
You know.
Fun fact, people on Twitter think it is now my fault that Chantal lost her channel because of my meatball video.
really?
I don't get the context, but I don't have to.
What?
I know.
People's sense of humor has gone downhill. I
Yeah.
swear. I
Oh.
don't. Cheer up, people. Cheer up. Life's
Guys,
too short.
please come over to Europe for 3 months. You can stay with Jan or with me or both of us for 6 months each so that you get a little bit of humor from Europe. Please.
Yeah. And you toughen up a bit as well.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was so angry and Dee had said no to coming on.
Right.
And I wasn't in any fit state to come on, really. I've not been too well. And I texted Carsten and I said, Carsten, I'm going to go live if you want to come on. And bless him, he came on because he's my friend and because he knew that if I went off, he'd be able to calm me down because he knows me well enough. He knows that he would be able to calm me down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and
why
I have texted you. I need more information. What's going on?
Well,
yeah.
That's
I'm
what
not
friends,
going
but that's
blind.
what friends do.
Exactly.
That's what friends do. I did the same thing that not poor Vicky. She's a smart young girl. I really like her. I've subbed to her channel. Ken's friend, Vicky. I used to do the same thing. I'm like, don't film when you're angry.
Yeah.
He has an explosive temper and we can all see it. Everyone can see it. He gets on there and screams.
Yeah.
It's not cool, man. It just isn't. But maybe this is the brand that he's building and I'm just unaware of it. I don't care. But, maybe it's something I'm unaware of.
Listen, both, well, I have a mental illness and I have got a temper, and I could go off.
I know you could.
But I control it.
Yep.
But I just want to say, and I know Carsten's going to hate it because he hates it when I get slushy. Carsten just being there just keeps me calm.
Yes.
He kept me calm tonight. And he knew how upset I was. That's the thing. He knew how upset I was.
Well,
and he said,
I love
send
you
me the
guys.
link, Jan. I'm coming in. And that's what a friend does.
That's right.
It's not about paying somebody or forcing somebody.
Got nothing to do with money.
It's got nothing to do with it. It's just being there for a friend. And we will be there for Dee.
I know you guys will. I love you guys. I do.
Well, and we love
There's a lot of people. Yeah.
Oh my God,
there's
it's
a lot
now coming the mushy stuff.
Sorry, Carsten. He hates this.
The non-German stuff. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I don't think we need to finish anymore.
No.
I'm happy that I could react with you guys because I would not be able to sit this through alone.
No, I know you wouldn't.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to watch the whole thing anyway. But I'm glad you did this, Jan. I appreciate it because I don't really have a voice other than chats.
Yes, I know.
I just don't. And obviously everything I say is screenshotted anyway, but I don't need to defend myself because I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I don't have to defend myself and I'm not going to, but at least I had a voice.
Yeah.
You and Karsten provided that for me, so I appreciate it. I love you guys.
I'll always
I'm
have a
fucking proud
voice
that
for
you did take the opportunity and just talked about it.
Yes. Let's, we'll clear some things up and solidify others and agree to some things I did say and not agree on things I didn't say.
Yeah.
I mean, we gave him basically content for the next 6 weeks.
That's fine.
Now.
That's
fine. If you want to run with it, Hussy, please take it. It's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think I can grab those kind of views, God bless you.
Yeah. And if you think that us speaking up for D has got anything to do with anything other than love,
right,
you're very much mistaken, Hussy.
That part he doesn't understand, Jan.
He doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand that. Yeah.
And that's his problem.
I didn't ask you guys to do anything. I didn't ask anyone to do anything.
No, we think for ourselves.
Yes, we do.
I gave you the option and you said, oh no, Jan.
Right. And at the moment,
really want to.
at the moment, I didn't want to deal. Yeah, at the moment, I didn't want to deal with it. But once, I let everything settle, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to say something now.
But I didn't come back with, oh, come on, Dee, for God's sake, you've got to
No, you didn't.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, you didn't.
Imagine I would go off every time in real life when a director pisses me off. Imagine every single time me on stage making the audience responsible for something that the director has said to me.
Right.
No.
That's right.
Oh my God.
It would be unsuccessful.
Of course it would be unsuccessful. Very unsuccessful.
Yeah.
It's just such a ridiculous concept. And I'm glad that we've been able to talk about it, really.
I appreciate it.
The three of us. It really is such a ridiculous concept. And it's actually quite alien to us.
Yeah.
Because we're not that type of people.
No.
But I'm glad that we've been able to talk about it. You've been able to dispel these ridiculous claims of his. Karsten's been by my side. You're a good boy. Anyway, so I'm gonna say thank you so much for everybody for coming in.
Really thanks for everybody in the chat too for hanging in there and listening to all of this stuff.
Maybe we can all light a candle tonight and pray for that he's waking up soon in the morning and can let it go.
Yes.
Maybe, just maybe.
I've never called anyone early in my life.
No, and you know why? Because you've got manners.
That's
right.
And
that, it's a thing over here as well. You never ring anyone after 10 o'clock at night.
That's right, unless it's an emergency.
Unless it's Karsten.
What? Who's that?
You
that
guys
the weird crocheter guy who crochets penises for a living? Not.
Yes.
You two never sleep. You're kidding. You guys don't sleep.
No, we're night owls. You find that with
you are.
Though,
You're night owls.
Yeah.
You are.
We're awake at stupid hours. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you so much for coming in. I want to say thank you, Dee. Love you, darling.
You're welcome. Love you, Jan. Love you, Crocheter.
Thank you and love you all. Thank you for being here.
Bye, Karsten. Karsten, kissy, kissy, kissy.
Oh, shut up. Piss off.
Piss off.